I don't think you're fully prepared for this holiday collection from Cosmic Beauty. It's so pretty. We have an eyeshadow palette. We have 2 blushes. They do come in these like little packaging as well. And let me find the other one. Second blush. And we have 2 different lipsticks that also come in this kind of a packaging. Here's the second one. That's also a thread. Let's not do that. These, I opened up this one and I was like, so pretty. You were not prepared. This full collection is launching on Black Friday, all of these things, and you can buy this as a full collection. It will be 45 British sterling pound. You can use affiliate codes on this one and the Sinister mystery box that I also talked about, what was that, last week? There was a video about that. I will leave that down below in case you're interested. That one will restock as well, just so everybody knows. But there's going to be a Black Friday sale and these new products will be excluded from that. So if you wanted to buy the new products, I would suggest using an affiliate code instead and get some money off. But I am so incredibly excited about this entire collection. There are 2 blushes, there are 2 lipsticks, but we have got to talk about this palette first because look at this. This is so fun, and this is purple, green, and then almost like it's more like raspberry. These are not like true reds. They have a little bit more of a pinky undertone, which will make them a little bit more wearable if you are afraid of reds. Because usually when they lean a little bit more on the raspberry side, a lot of people find them easier to wear than if they are like true reds or leaning a little bit more on the yellow side. So I just think this is so much fun. There are light shades, there are dark shades, there are a bunch of shades here. There are not, you will be able to do so much with this outside of the Christmas season as well. The greens will be great for spring, the purples will be great at any time of the year, and like I said, these raspberry colors will just be so pretty and they will go so well with the brown and like the neutral row here as well. I just think this is beautiful. I've already swatched this palette. You're seeing the swatches right now. I was blown away. Absolutely blown away. I think this is so beautiful. Cosmic Beauty is, again, one of my favorite indie brands. I think they have an amazing, amazing formula. I'm going to be doing 2 different looks with you. And since there are 2 lipsticks and 2 blushes, let me actually show you those as well. I thought we'd do 1 blush today. We have a brownie blush, and then we have this one more like a corally blush. So I thought maybe, because there is also 2 lipsticks, there's a red one and nude one, and these are their matte lipstick formula that was also in the mystery box. I'm giving away small spoilers, but check that video if you want to see exactly what kind of colors there were. So I think like we'll do 1 today, and I'm gonna do the nude blush with the nude lipstick, and I'm gonna do a green eye look, and then I'll come back. Actually, I'm going to film that tomorrow and I'll do another look and we'll do the red lip and we'll do the more like corally cheek and we'll do another look. I'm not 100% sure. I kind of want to do something that's neutral and purple, and I think that will be really cool with a red lip. So I will come back and do that as my second look. But let's start with the blush. I'm going to zoom in actually so we can see everything a little bit more clearly because I don't have any blush on right now. I only have bronzer, and we'll put that on. I'm so excited about this one. It's really pretty. Let's start with the lipstick. This is Ginger Snap. That's so pretty. It's like a orangey mid-tone brown. It is very much like a gingerbread cookie or like a ginger snap. That's really nice. Me and my husband have been rewatching the Great British Baking Show, and we've been craving some pastries, and this makes me think of that. So I think this blush is pretty much the same color family, or maybe even the like the corresponding color. So let's that's so nice. There also might be a risk that this brush had some blush from the last time I used it, because don't ask me how long it's been since I've cleaned my brushes. Don't ask. Listen, don't make me come over. You know, people are like, oh, I wish I had one of those little house elves that could just like, you know, clean your floors. No, please come clean my brushes. Listen, I will mop my own floors. Please, for the love of everything, take care of my brushes. That is absolutely stunning. I think I have the RMS highlighter here. No, this is the Crystal Slipper. Oh, here it is. The Prosecco Fizz. I've still been enjoying this. So I've had it in front of me because I think this formula is really good. Like, very excited about this one. So I thought maybe we do a little highlighter. That is a long hair. Can't even blame the cat when the hair is like 40 centimeters. Ooh, look at how beautiful that was together. I've been very into like the subtle glow on top of like an already like, what is it Amanda says? Casually sweaty cheek. I am very into the casually sweaty cheek. Look at that. Ooh, big fan. Ah, big fan. Okay, eyeshadows. I'm gonna start with the trusty eye primer. I'm still using the Sigma Ignite, my absolute favorite. So we are gonna do that. So I really want to dig into this first like rows. I think we're just gonna do all of those shades, just the top row. I think that that's gonna be great. I am gonna start with the one that's called Garland, which is, let me see, which is the middle green. And I am gonna push that into the crease. Oh, that is so pretty. And then we're gonna blend it out with the lighter green that's called Mistletoe. I thought this shirt would be so good with this look today. I always read like, oh, these are the mistakes you should not be doing with like makeup and fashion, blah, blah, blah. You know, all those rules that nobody really enjoys following. And they always say you should never match your makeup to your clothing. And I say, bish bosh, do whatever you want. I love doing that. And I sometimes get questions, what do you do first? Do you pick your outfit first or do you pick your makeup color first? I always pick makeup color first, but it's because I think makeup is a little bit more fun than fashion. At least when it comes to picking. I do love fashion too, though, I will say. I'm a big fan. I think I'm gonna leave it like this, and then we'll blend it out with a lighter green. So this is Mistletoe, and it is the lighter shade. And we are gonna be slowly but surely adding that to the edge and just blending it out. So we have the lighterness. That is not a word, sweetie. Pretty sure I made that one up. The lightness of the green peeking up towards the brow, but still keeping a little bit of depth and definition into the actual crease. And I usually go in with a darker color and then I blend the edge with a lighter color, and then I usually go back with a dark color again to reapply. But that looks really nice. I need to put these under the eyes too. And yeah, going back with the brush that I had the slightly darker color and just blending on the edge to get that to look a little bit more gradient. And then of course I'm saving space here for the darkest green. On an EO7, I'm gonna go in with the darkest color that's called Holly. This is the very dark green. And I'm using that on the lower lash line, and we're gonna use it in the outer corner too. This look is already pretty dramatic, so I'm just doing a little bit on an EO5 in the outer corner and in the very outer part of the crease to give even more definition before we go into the two shimmers, because I want to use both of them. And you can see I'm just gently blending out here with very gentle strokes. I'm not pushing the brush at all, just to get the shadow going out here in a little bit of a wedge in this direction. Does this make sense? I hope so. This is the darker shimmer called Festive, which it very much is. We are gonna do that on the outer half of the lid. I'm using an EO1 and I'm just, as you can see, pressing in, not doing any swiping motions because I just want it to be out here. That is very pretty. And since this is more of a dark, cooler green, like more like almost like a jade, I'm gonna go back into Holly, which is the dark matte, and I'm just gonna reapply a little bit so we get that gradient going on again. Now we're gonna go in with the warm tone one. It is called Decorations. Oh my god, I could hardly read it. I'm gonna spray it, and we're putting that on the inner part. Oh, look at how cool that is together. I love a mix, a cool tone and warm tone. That is, oh, such a fun look. I'm gonna find something light green because the lightest color in this palette is like a beige, and I think I want to keep this look green. So I'm gonna find something light green for my inner corner, but like, look at this look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I found two favorites from Colourpop. This one, I think it's Electric Daisy. Yes, Electric Daisy. It's unfortunately discontinued, and this is the Limelight one, In the Limelight. Also discontinued. Why am I showing you these things? Maybe to remind you that Colourpop discontinues all their fun things. So I'm gonna use a lighter green color here. Ooh, I think I put a cat hair on my inner corner. Yep, that's the life I'm living. So I'm just putting a little bit of this in my inner corner because I really want to keep this green. Of course you can use anything in your inner corner, or you can pull the shadows all around your eye as well, the darker ones, and then it's going to come off more like a smoky, sultry look. You don't have to have something lighter in the inner corner either. It all depends on what kind of look you're going for. So that is the first look, the green look, and clearly I am very, very impressed. I mean, I love this brand. I love what they do, and I really knew that I wanted to do something with that top like green row. I just felt like it was perfection. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that this is what we have. So I'm thinking for my second look, I was gonna say don't hold it to me, but I'm thinking we're gonna do red lips and we're gonna do the neutral crease with the purple on the lid. I think we're gonna do that. I think it's gonna be great. I hope. It is time for the second look, and we are gonna start with a red lipstick that is called Santa Baby. It is a bright red, and I'm gonna use a lip liner by Charlotte Tilbury. I think this is one of the newer ones. This is in Mark of a Kiss. So I am gonna be using that one to get a nice, because this is like a slightly more muted red, and we're gonna do that one because red lipsticks are tricky, okay? You see, this one is almost like it's a little bit of a bricky undertone. You can see the lipstick is a little bit brighter than this lip liner, but I think they're gonna work together really well. I love a good red lip, and this is so pretty. And this one feels a little bit creamier. It's not a satin, but it definitely has a little bit more of a satin sheen to it. And we are gonna be doing the other blush. This one is Mary. So I am gonna be putting that one on, and this is almost like a little bit of a reddish coral. I think you can see it's like not a red. There's definitely a pink undertone, but it's got that really nice sheer formula that dries down, and you can see that's really cute, and it's definitely buildable. I think I used even more on that side. Oops. I've been really liking the blush placement that's like almost towards the eye. I don't know, I just really have been enjoying this kind of a blush placement. I just think that's really, really cute. I am gonna be, here's a highlighter brush. I'm gonna be using the Fenty in Prosecco on top of it. Oh, this is so pigmented, I almost forgot. And I'm just gonna be blending this into the entire cheek to just make this even more glowy. I just love this highlighter formula, and it's just so gorgeous. It just gives that very glassy, glowy look on the skin. Okay, I already have some eye primer on. Let's just make sure that we do not have any creases. That's looking so beautiful. And with that lip, beautiful. Okay, let's look into the palette. So what I wanna do is I wanna do a warm crease with these two browns. And then we're gonna do some purples on the lid and inner corner. I think that's gonna be great. I'm starting with the warm brown that's called Cookies. And we are gonna put that in the outer 2/3 of the crease. I'm leaving the inner part open from the brown to keep that purple. Okay, let's deepen this up with the shade Hot Chocolate. So far, this is a very neutral look, but I also know that sometimes wearing neutrals in the crease can be a really good way to just ground everything and just make it a little less scary when you're putting on some colors in the inner corner or on the lid or on the lower lash line. As you can see, I put some under my lashes as well on the lower lash line. And now I'm taking that other brush, the EO8, and I'm just gonna blend these together on the edge of it. And you can see how big of a difference a little bit of depth makes for an eye look. Just how much more finished this eye is looking. Okay, so there are some different options. I could go a little bit more warm tone with baubles, but I think we're gonna do this one. It's called Fairy Lights. And it also has a little bit of a shift to it, and I think that's gonna be super, super pretty. It's looking very nice. It does pick up really good, but I think it's one of those shades that will benefit from being sprayed a little. So I am gonna just spritz that a bit, and we are putting that in the middle and then towards the inner part. I'm just pressing that into the lid. It has a little bit of an almost iridescent topper feel to it. So I actually might put this here. And then I'll do a little bit of the, I'm gonna do Gifting. Gifting is the mid purple matte. And I'm gonna put that on the edge. To keep it, like you can see, I am just pressing that where they meet to make sure that this is indeed looking purple. And then I'm doing the shade Party, which is the mid-tone purple, or like the lavender, but not the one that's called Ribbon, that's almost white. Let me actually show you. So I use this one, and then I'm using Party right now, but there is one here, Ribbon, which is like an almost white lavender. We might use that too. So I'm gonna put this purple all the way into the crease. I'm blending into that shade. And then we're gonna use a little bit more of the shimmer now that we have that down. And we can just build that on top. I think that's gonna look really good. Look at that. Now you can clearly see that this is like purple. I used a little bit of that purple under my eyes too. I think that looks really cute. And now I'm gonna do a little bit more of the Party, like that light purple. And we are just gonna like trace that underneath and just blend that in. And a little bit in the inner corner. I just think that this looks so striking. Purple and red really are just so good together. So now I'm gonna use a little bit of the Ribbon, which is this like almost white lavender. I'm gonna clean off my brush, and we're gonna do a little bit of that just smack in the inner corner. You can see it just lightens it up even just a little bit, but everything still looks purple. Doesn't that look so good? I have some fallout here. I think you can see it too. Maybe we should put a little bit more powder overall because my T-zone is starting to look a little bit glowy. I gotta say, I think this look is absolutely glorious, and I feel like this would be a perfect like Christmas party look, even honestly like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day look if you're like me and you like a dramatic look. I'm loving the pop of purple together with the reddish brown, and I mean you could choose something else on the lid as well. There is a peachy shade here, would be so pretty on the lid together. This whole row goes together really well, and I really like the way that this palette is laid out because you can do a look just using one row, or you can skip and match in between the rows like I did to get a look that's giving you more than one color. But overall, I think this color scheme is just so good. It is Christmassy without being overly Christmassy in a way that it doesn't work outside of the Christmas season. Because again, I would wear this any day of the week, which I mean, I clearly am. This is a Sunday. I'm just sitting at home filming some videos. My husband is doing sports together with his friends. Sports. He's doing floor bandy, and I'm just here wearing some fun makeup. But isn't this like, this is like date night makeup. Absolutely loving this. This one will be launching on Friday. Again, you can use the code to get a discount. I will leave all of the info down below in the description box. If you want to hear more about the Black Friday sales and deals that are going on with indie brands, that was yesterday's video as well. If you want to hear more about the things that are launching and the different deals that are going on. But I hope you enjoyed this look. Please let me know your thoughts down below, and I will see you very soon in a new video that is probably going to be the most exciting video that I post this year. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.